Hello to all our followers of ESCplus. I'm here representing Malta, the next for. And guys, how are you?
Thank you, yes. It's nice to be here. It's super cool.
And you guys always seem to have so much energy. I watch you on like social media and you're like going. Like, yeah, that's true. It's the warmth, yeah. Or M&M's and coffee, like a mix, like a good mix.
Espresso run in my vein at the moment.
That's good. I think for Eurovision, that is the greatest thing ever, right? Adrenaline. It's all about the adrenaline, I guess.
We do a bit we're three people, so if me and Dave, we are a bit low, and there's Sean who's energetic, we absorb his energy. And I only saw Sean once with a depleted energy. Once. Like, he was sick, no? Yeah, he was sick.
And it was not low energy, it was fully depleted.
Yeah, it was depleted. But like, don't worry, just 2 days after, he's already like everywhere.
Have to make up for the 48 hours I lost.
And then after the grand final, you just...
No, wait. Final. That's where the work starts. The work is to continue this wave up until it gives us the energy.
And where do all the ideas come from? I mentioned social media. You have like very original content. You do all sorts of stuff. Where does the, inspiration come from?
It's all here. It's all... Scroll. And I love twitching of the eye. No. Thank you for that. That's a good compliment.
And, well, we saw your second rehearsal yesterday. We see that you are, like, stepping from one scene to another, like a cartoonish kind of scene. Who came up with that?
Everything we do is kind of a collaboration. Like, all three of us put in so much effort into this. Like, this is our medium where we can give out a message of what the band represents. So basically, when we're putting ourselves in the Maltese stage, unknowingly having to represent Malta, we were thinking of how we can represent the song in the best way possible. We come from a world where once you have a song, the next thing to think about is the music video. Mm-hmm. And visually, we want to represent the song in a way that nothing gets lost in translation. Mm-hmm. There's the possibility that people don't catch up onto the lyrics immediately, so we just wanted to make sure that is not a problem. Now, given that we're on the Eurovision stage globally, there's a possibility also that English is not the first or second language of a country, so they need something to hook on to as well. And it's a matter of translating the story the best way possible. But obviously, Sean was the one designing the stage when we're thinking about the Eurovision stage. It was like architecturally, we were working it out. Jean came up with the idea of the acts. He was eminent from the first day. I came up with the ideas of the cutouts. But then we're just like, we just wanted to represent the story.
Okay, that's good. It's true. Like most people or a lot of people in Europe will not understand the lyrics. So it's good to show them in a cartoon. Well thought of. Imagine that you do not make it to the grand final. Just imagine. Just in case. It's good. I started that. Yeah, no. Let's just skip that part. Like, what did you learn from up to now from your road to Eurovision?
So if we have to go to a parallel universe where that happens,
Yes, say that, tell him.
I think Eurovision has given us so much, but first and foremost, it's given us a home. I think, like other artists, we have always juggled our passion with the day jobs and the daily life that we have, in a way, have to give much priority to rather than music. But this was the first time where the band had the opportunity and the approval to focus solely on music. And this is, I think, the first time where we're shining most. So it's all about taking care of yourself and just taking the decision to do what you love, be who you love, and, just respect the things that you care for most.
And I'm going to turn around my previous question. What would it mean for the Busker to win Eurovision?
Well, for us, first and foremost, this is what we always said when we were doing the national final. It's not about winning or losing. It's always about putting your best foot forward, giving the band the right image in the eyes of the people as well, and showing everyone ourselves. You know, everything you see on the stage is authentic. Everything you see on the stage is Maltese. Everything you see on the stage is our passion. You know, so winning with that would be the biggest honor we can ever really get in our lives. It would be massive. But further to that, I believe we've already won. We've already won the hearts of many people, I believe, especially in our hometown. Malta is a town. But yeah, it's that for me. That means a lot. You know, having the support of our country behind us, it means the world and the stars and the universe. But obviously, getting so many people from Europe, all around Europe, and some in America, Canada, and Mexico, messaging us, telling us how much they love the song, telling us that they use our song to feel better when they're feeling down. That in particular is something I can go to bed at night, the massive smile on my face.
Oh, that's good. Good to hear. Yeah. And that's the most important thing, right? Competing is always better than winning, right? Well, winning is also nice, but let's go for competing first. What is next for the Busker?
I think what's next is we continue from where we left off, and that's continue to write more music, performing live as well. Hopefully, with all these connections that we did during these past 2 months, we also have the opportunity to tour abroad. So far in our career, we toured the UK and Italy, but it would be amazing if we start visiting other countries like Spain, Germany.
Netherlands. Say Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands.
Netherlands was amazing. We performed at Avas Live, and I mean, performing at that venue, it's a dream come true. I've just seen a band, Table Pala, last August, and I never dreamt that we actually both have the opportunity to actually perform there as the Busker. So yes, we'd love to have these opportunities of touring abroad so we can showcase our music and meet our fans. Yes.
So lots of plans coming up for the Busker.
After the grand final, it's where the work really starts.
And I just think of this question, but it's a really simple one. Why is the band called the Busker? Did you guys start out on the street?
Actually, yes. The band started out 11 years ago, and we used to busk in the streets of Malta, and sort of we wanted to give an ode to the Busker, you know, that there's this person, rain or shine, he's performing there in the streets and making people happy, and we wanted a representation of that person in our music.
You see a smile because we actually were expecting it was me and my friend, because from interview Jean always with. But yeah, like for a lot of people who don't get it, like the Busker is singular because it's a concept, like Jean was saying. It's just representing someone whose music is at heart, and rain or shine and fall, because we saw that last time. There's the concept of someone who's still in the streets making music because the passion is at the center of it all.
Okay. Oh, great to hear. Now we know where the name comes from, what your future plans are, how you feel now. So we got to learn a lot about the Busker from Malta. Thank you guys for this interview.
Thank you.
Wish you the best of luck in the semifinals and with all your further endeavors. Thank you so much.